Welcome to LNP Renewable System Editor. Today we're going to look at some of the basics of the room temperature sensors. Okay, if you are going to work as a system integrator in the building management system or building automation control system, either the building projects or the metro projects, you might see these room temperature sensors. Okay, so what are the things that we're going to look into today? So what is a room temperature sensor? Okay, why should we know about this room temperature sensor? Where can you see these room temperature sensors? Okay, how this sensors looks like, and what are the things as a building management system engineer I should know about its wirings. Okay, so it is an indoor sensor which is used to measure the temperature in the range from minus 32 plus 60 degrees Celsius. We can use in the gassy forms. Most importantly, we used to mount this temperature sensors on the walls using the junction boxes. Okay, with the fixing screws. Okay, and most importantly, say for example, if you are going to control any fan coil units or sometimes variable air volume units, you can use this room temperature sensors. Okay, and if you look into how it looks like, this is how it looks like. So we can consider a simple example of gray stone. So this is how it looks like. So as you can see here, we have connections for power. Okay, and also we have connections to monitor the temperatures. Okay, so in depth we will try to look at it. What are the different sort of connections we can do? This is an example of a temperature sensor which produces an output of 4 to 20 milliamps output. Okay, so this is a pure temperature sensor. Okay, and most importantly, where and all we mounted the FCUs where we need persons to control the temperature. Okay, in such occasions we used to install this room temperature sensors. So when we look into the wirings of it, so as you can see here, we have so many different sort of wirings. So for example, if you want to if you're planning to do the 0 to 10 volt, okay, you're going to provide a 24 volt DC power from your controller itself, then you can go with this sort of wirings. So power you can connect with the 24 volt. Okay, and common you can connect. Apart from it, you can connect your analog input to the output module. Okay, or sometimes if you had a plan to provide, okay, 4 to 20 milliamps. Okay, you had a plan to take out the 4 to 20 milliamps output from the thermostat room temperature sensor. You had a plan to provide the power from your controller, then you can do the wiring like this. First and foremost thing, you can connect in the power, and the other thing is you can connect in the output, so that you will get the 4 to 20 milliamps circuit output from it. Say for example, here also you can do the same thing. Okay, in the power and also in the output you connect your module wirings. Okay, especially if you're planning to connect in your PLCs. Okay, and apart from it, if you want to do the loop powered output, or through, if you are providing a 24 volt external power supply to your thermostat, and from your controller you are planning to monitor it, then you can do the wiring like this. Common and common you can loop it. Okay, and the controller output you can connect here. Okay, this is another example if you planning to provide a 24 volt DC external power supply. Okay, and separate power supply. And also if you had a plan to take a 0 to 10 volt output, you can do it. But here the example which you have shown is a 4 to 20 milliamps output. So for that you can follow this wiring diagram. And as I told earlier, if you're going to connect with any analog input module to monitor the temperature sensors, you can. This is a two-wire system, so you can use this wiring. You itself provide the current, and you can take the you know feedback, that is the 4 to 20 milliamps output you can take, so that you're going to provide the current from your controller, and you're taking the feedback from the through the temperature sensor. So if there is any sort of temperature differences, based on that the current output will varies. Okay, even in the DDC controllers also. Okay, or the dedicated and the controllers also, you can do the wirings of this thermostats. Okay, as I told earlier, we should know how to measure the 4 to 20 milliamps. Most importantly, connect your probes at the appropriate locations for the current and the common. Then connect one of your probe in the positive line of the wire, from where you're going to provide your power. And then this is connect your other terminal in the positive line, where from the sensor you're going to get the output, so that it should be in the series connection. So for example, this is the positive and this is negative. Okay, if you had a plan to provide a 24 volt DC supply, and this is your sensor. Okay, where you have a positive and negative connections. So between these you connect your probes. Okay, one of your probes here connect in series, and this negative to negative, this common to common is no issue. But when you're connecting your positive, please connect through your multimeter, so that you can measure the current from 4 to 20 milliamps. Thank you so much. This is a simple example of how a thermocouple or the temperature sensor works. So as you can see here, when there is a change of temperature, the output voltage is changing. In the same way, the current output will also change. Thank you so much. Please subscribe and press the bell icon if you want to know more and learn more. You can contact us. We have brought the contact details, please. And if you want to know much things like the same, please follow our channel. Please subscribe and please share to your friends these valuable resources. Thank you so much.